Back at Clover Park, Jupiter has a 1-0 lead over the Mets, and we move from a major league rehabber for Jupiter to a minor league rehabber. Woo-Suk Go, 26-year-old from Korea, will take over here in the third inning. Declan Cronin, 2 shutout innings, a hit, no walks, 3 strikeouts, a lot of strikes, 19 out of his 27 pitches for strikes. Now Go throws a fastball that's bounced high in the air back to him. Sets and throws, and that retires Henriquez. So the last 2 Mets balls in play have been high bouncers back to the mound. 1 pitch, 1 out for Go in the third. Go this season, 1 game in the FCL. This is game number 3 with Jupiter. 2 innings, 3 hits, and a run. And short work with the Hammerheads. To the 9-hitter and Villavicencio. Go's pitch, swung on and missed for strike 1. A cutter.
And how many times have we seen this for the Mets where they've gotten 1 hit on the first time through the order, but in the third inning they've run into a lot of quick, consistent outs.
0-1 slider down. Go, another one of those players who was involved in that Luis Arise trade back in May of 2024. Marlins trading Arise to San Diego for Head, Jacob Marcy, Go, and Nathan Martorella. Marlins in the rebuild mode under new front office leadership, building for the future. They hope Go will be a part of that. Villavicencio lobs one into left center, down for a base hit. So bookend singles for the Mets lineup. First time through. Snyder, leadoff hitter, and Villavicencio, the 9-hitter.
Nice job by Villavicencio. Fastball, middle of the zone. Gets his hands in, drives that one just into the shallow parts of the outfield to pick up a base hit. Give the Mets a little bit of momentum here.
Runner on first with 1 out, back to the top, and Snyder made his way to third base with 1 out back in the first, but the Mets couldn't bring him in. First pitch, cutter for a strike. Villavicencio started and stopped at first base. Surprised he didn't just go all the way. It looked like he got that good initial jump. That's 2 for 2 in stolen bases on the night. He's going this time. Pitches a ball. Browns throw to second. Best yet. Villavicencio is tagged out. Morissette gets the glove on him. Jasetta Brown, in a 2-day span, has really improved. Might not have made it on the fly, but good enough. That's caught stealing for the first time this week.
Well, the throw from Brown just getting better and better. The first one against Snyder was a good throw, just a little bit late. The one against Houck, just a little bit too high. This one, right on the money.
Sometimes just got to get it there as fast as you can. Doesn't have to be a perfect strike. Give your fielder an opportunity to make a play, and Morissette did just that. So Trey, after the foul, is in a 1-2 count. Base is now empty. He'll use his timeout. Goes 1-2. Cutter off. Milk that pitch clock all the way down to 1 second. Go has made it as high as AAA in his stateside career. 2-2 pitch, and Snyder will take it down. Pitched for Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp last year. 16 games in relief. Jumbo Shrimp.
We always love the Marlins affiliate names that they've got.
Blue Wahoos, Pensacola. 3-2. A chopper. That'll be gloved by Ramirez. The throw is good. Nice play by Abraham Ramirez to reach far to his left to wrangle that one. And it's not a 1-2-3 inning, but it's a 3-batter inning for a go on the rehab assignment. Mets have been blank through 3 innings. Jupiter continues to lead 1-0.
You got 20 seconds to get a Dave and Buster's prize. Ready, set, go. Come on, Cody. He's got it. Cheer him on, fans. You can do this, Cody. Congratulations. You're going home with a $50 Dave and Buster's Power Card.
Back now here at Clover Park as we get set for the bottom of the 4th here in Game 4 of this 6-game series between the Mets and the Hammerheads. Go back out on the mound for Jupiter. Another inning of work. Will face off against Jeremy Rodriguez to lead things off. Go set. And the first pitch to Rodriguez. It's a chopper towards Morissette. He's got it on a hop, throws to first. It's in time. That is out number 1 of the inning. The Mets defensively able to get their first 1-2-3 inning. We'll see if the offense now can carry some momentum over. Quick ground out from Rodriguez, but now it'll be Colin Howe. Howe reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning. 0 for 1 in tonight's game. Goes set from the mound. First pitch to Houck is taken outside. And ball, no strike. Nice job by Houck to lay off the curveball. That's a pitch last year he would swing at a lot. Go now ready with the 1-0 pitch. This is inside. Fastball at 92. Two-0 now from Go. Inside on Houck. Able to hold up enough. Started to go around for a moment there. Gets out of the way. 3 balls, no strikes. Mets looking for their first run. They've been shut out over the last 12 innings. Back to yesterday's shutout. 3-0 pitch. Houck taking all the way. This one does fall in for a strike. I mentioned before, Jupiter, the only team to shut out the Mets in 2025. They've done it 4 times. 3-1 now to Houck. This one does miss low, and that is ball 4. So it'll be a 1-out base runner here for St. Lucie. The chance again to try and get some offense going as Trace Wilhoit will step up to the plate. Wilhoit 0 for 1 so far. A late addition into the lineup after it was scheduled to be Corey Collins DHing. But it was Wilhoit instead who emerged. Pickoff attempt to first, ball gets away. Houck's going to take off and head for second. This one all the way to the corner. Houck rounds for third. And he is in. Standing up. An error on Go on the throw towards first base, and Houck takes advantage. That is something that can easily spark a struggling offense. And a big break for the Mets to get Houck down to third base with only 1 out. Go tried the pickoff attempt to first base, and that ball rolled and then went all the way down on the warning track in right field. Did not bounce back off of that tarp. This pitch in for a strike now to Will Hoyt. It's 0-1. Will Hoyt can get one into the outfield. He should be able to score a run. Infield is in for Jupiter. They go now, set to fire in the 0-1. Pitch in the dirt. It's kept close by Brown. That'll keep Houck over at third base. That's how the Mets have scored a couple of the runs that they have had despite struggling with runners in scoring position. Is getting runners home on whether it be a pass ball or a wild pitch. Go set here, 1-1. That one's taken low and inside. 2 balls and a strike now to Will Hoyt. Will Hoyt now ahead, 2-1. Go with the pitch. That is taken below the knees. 3 balls and a strike. So Will Hoyt ahead in the count. This is where you make your money as a power hitter. We'll see if Will Hoyt has a green light. If he gets a good pitch to swing at. 3-1, he does take a big cut. But he's behind on the cutter. That'll run the count full. Go needing a new baseball. We'll toss that one in, has it, and now we'll be set to go. Payoff pitch. That's outside for ball 4. Here comes Houck to the plate. The throw, not in time, and the Mets have tied this game. So Will Hoyt draws the walk. Houck is able to hustle home and to get in on the run on what is scored in as a wild pitch. So a 1-1 game and a runner on first now with 1 out. It'll be Diverson Gutierrez next up. No, he just said it. The Mets have been able to score runs when it comes to pass balls and wild pitches. They do it again there. And Will Hoyt's able to draw the walk. Not the traditional way to get runners in with scoring position, but Mets will take it. Swing and a miss here by Gutierrez behind 0-1. Go with the 0-1 pitch. Gutierrez fouls it off. That went back over the top of the roof. Now 0-2 to Gutierrez after the foul ball. 0 for 1 so far tonight. And Gutierrez will take a timeout. Trying to readjust here. Behind 0-2. 1 out in the inning, a runner on first. Mets have tied the game at 1. Pitch down to Gutierrez, in down towards the feet. He will take it to even up the count. Move it to 1-2. Runner on first, 1-2 now to Gutierrez. Goes set. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Tied up Gutierrez. And he is down on strikes. So the Mets gotten 1 run home, but now another runner on first trying to move over Will Hoyt. They've been some pros to try and do just that. 0 for 1 so far today with a strikeout. Proza, who's quietly had a really nice season at the plate. Had that batting average at 1 point above 300. It's fallen a bit here. First pitch to him, taken outside. All no strikes. Goes 1-0 pitch, too tall. Now Perozzo ahead. 2 balls and no strikes. Go. Set to go in the 2-0. Perozzo grounds that one through for a base hit. And he is aboard safely. Hoyt will hold over at second base. Vincent Perozzo has his first hit of the ball game. So 2 runners on now for the Mets with 2 outs. The offense feels like it's starting to come alive after tying this game all up at 1. Goes pitch here into Simone Juan, taking. Juan showing off the patience. He's 0 for 1. Rounded out back in the second inning. Chance to do some damage here. Runner in scoring position. 2 outs. And I'll go with the 1-0. It's too far inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Simone Juan in a little bit of a slump here at home, looking to try and break out. As he awaits, goes 2-0. Swings and misses here on a slider down and away. And that'll be the first strike on Juan. Two and a pickoff attempt now. Go did not make the throw, just to look over. Hoyt quickly back in. Previous road trip for Simone Juan, batted 300, 6 for 20. Out there in Daytona. Still looking for that first hit here now at Clover Park. Fouls this one off, just getting a piece of it, and it's 2-2. And if you remember, in the first game of this series, Simone Juan constantly found himself in 0-2 holes. As pitchers kept firing at strikes to him. Things have improved since then. He's now worked himself into some better counts, but still looking for that hit. No better time like the present. 2-2 pitch, and that is in there for a called strike 3, and a challenge here by Simone Juan. I thought this pitch looked good. Juan was pretty quick on the challenge, and he is correct. A big challenge win for the Mets. They have not been good with their challenges. They've saved them at least here on the 4th inning, and that's a challenge win. So Juan keeps himself alive instead of a strikeout. Now it's a full count with 2 outs. Payoff from Go. And Juan lines this one into right field. It's falling fast. It's down for a base hit. 1 run is in to score. Trouble with it in right field. Perozzo on his way home. Here comes the throw. It's not in time. Simone Juan drives in 2, and the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead. Simone Juan with a 2 RBI double. Well, we said he hadn't had a hit yet here at Clover Park. No time like the present, and there it is. Comes through with a clutch hit, and the Mets now lead by 2.
And with 2 outs, runners going on contact. Never stopped running, and that's the wet turf. Out there in the outfield grass, Valor was ready for that ball to pop up into his mitt, and it just stuck in the ground and rolled, and he whiffed on it. Never touched it.
Now it's Jonathan Henriquez, and he will take the first pitch from Go in for a strike.
How about that? A hit with the runner in scoring position. Badly needed.
So the Mets up by 2, and it comes with 2 outs after Juan saved himself from a strikeout on a challenge. 0-1 pitch. And that is taken low. Everything kind of went right there for the Mets that had not been going well. They haven't been good with their challenges.
So many things have gone haywire against Jupiter this year. Mets are on the fun side of the breaks. That sequence.
Go now set 1-1. It's flown into left field. Cruz takes a couple of beats. Now underneath it, he'll make the catch. And that will end the inning, but not before Simone Juan, a 2 RBI double to give the Mets the lead. They're up 3-1 as we head to the 5th here at Clover Park.